did not look at each other during the pre-fight introductions. Whitaker looked to the side. De La Hoya stared straight up in the air skyward. Oscar De La Hoya, his last fight right here at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas, January 18th, a 12-round decision victory over Miguel Angel Gonzalez. Pernell Whitaker, his last bout, January 24th in Atlantic City, New Jersey, when he came from behind to knock out Dalby in 11 rounds. Here we go into round one. Whitaker has a very strange low crouch that he will often use, and it'll be interesting to see how De La Hoya tries to attack that here tonight. Now he gets the jab to work, which he may need to do to get himself into tempo here. Combination by De La Hoya, and now the action begins.
Hit him with a straight right that time.
Terrific left hook to the body by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker got all of his punching power into that left hook, and De La Hoya took a backward step after that body shot by Whitaker. De La Hoya trying to get his right hand home to the body, trying to attack with straight right hands, and coming a little bit faster here at Whitaker.
Well, De La Hoya comes into this fight saying that he has 5 or 6 different game plans, if you will. He may need them all before it's over with.
Those punches largely ineffective. Crowd roared. There's a right hand on the top of the head by De La Hoya. But De La Hoya beginning now, it seems like, to get a little more relaxed, and was closing those last 30 seconds, the distance, and fighting a little bit better. All those punches missing. I say De La Hoya's accuracy level so far through the first 2.5 rounds until that punch has been lower than at any time in his career. Now Whitaker spins him around, but De La Hoya had landed his hardest punch of the fight just before that. Whitaker, eyes open wide. They look like doorknobs. Gives him a little hip shake.
Good short right hand by De La Hoya in that exchange.
And now, did you see him scrape his glove across De La Hoya's face? And Mills Lane right there, he saw it. We're inside the final minute now of round 3. Good left hook to the body by Whitaker and a clash of heads. And now De La Hoya's on the receiving end of another shot by Whitaker, who comes forward.
That's a
De La Hoya goes down to the canvas. Let's see what Mills Lane calls it here.
I think he's cut under his right eye, Rich.
No knockdown. De La Hoya is cut. De La Hoya is cut under the eye. And Mills Lane is calling a headbutt right now. But there's going to be some concern about De La Hoya in that corner. It looks as though neither guy is afraid of the other. Good left uppercut by De La Hoya. That one rocked Whitaker back. Another left hook by De La Hoya, and Whitaker felt that. Whitaker seemed to have the round sewn up until De La Hoya landed those 2 big shots near the end of the round. There's the right. De La Hoya can fight going backwards, as you see him getting backed up. Good right hand inside by De La Hoya to the head of Whitaker. Mills Lane lets them fight inside while they had arms free. De La Hoya may win this round on pure aggressiveness, even though it hasn't been effective aggressiveness, because Whitaker has hardly landed a punch of his own in this round. There's a good body punch by De La Hoya. We've seen precious little of that from Oscar so far. And the bruising around the right eye of Whitaker is becoming more prominent. Whitaker clowns, but probably lost the round.
I'd agree with that wholeheartedly. De La Hoya coming on strong near the end, putting his punches together.
We have now been told, as we begin round 5, that Whitaker had a point deducted from him for that headbutt in round 3, so keep that in mind in your scoring. De La Hoya fast, but again, missing most of those punches. He may want to work to the body a little bit more. Oh, a great right hand from Whitaker. A terrific combination by Whitaker.
But as the fight progresses, that's going to be something to watch.
Another beautiful right hand from Pernell Whitaker. Sweet Pea a little more economical in his punching than is De La Hoya, but in this round at least, he's been the more accurate of the two. Another beautiful right-left cross by Whitaker, and he gets out of there after landing the punch. Whitaker enjoying a nice round so far. Inside the final minute of round 5. De La Hoya paying no notice to the cuteness although there he's wild. And Whitaker is hot dogging it pretty good here in round 5.
Well, he's not going to get any points from the hot dogging.
No, he's not, but he's making De La Hoya is certainly not able to make him pay for it.
There's a good straight right from De La Hoya.
Well, he is opening up in southpaw fashion. So remember we said, and Oscar has said all along, he had 4 or 5 game plans for this fight. He's gone to plan B, which is to go to a southpaw attack.
Big punch from De La Hoya.
But he just missed the follow-up left hook as Whitaker got out of there. At least so far, this has certainly not looked like a 3-to-1 fight.
Certainly hasn't.
And that's the odds that De La Hoya was favored by. Whitaker wild and then runs into a left hook from De La Hoya, partially taken on his glove. De La Hoya trying to counter off that jab now. Nice punch by Whitaker. Oh, that's a clever bit of work by Whitaker. Mills Lane didn't like it because what he did was he turned De La Hoya, got behind him, and then was hitting him from the side. Good shot by Whitaker. Right, it was a hard right inside as Whitaker was chasing after him. Whitaker trying to pick him apart with that jab. Oh, look at that. A violent collision of heads, and then Whitaker threw him down. Another headbutt there. This crowd is into this.
Beautiful jab from Whitaker a second ago, sliding to his right and landing the jab. Good right hand by De La Hoya there.
Oscar trying to put some power now on Whitaker as he unloads that combination. And Whitaker did not get away from all of them that time. De La Hoya now showing some blood from the right nostril.
Well, Whitaker certainly is, if not in the best condition of his life, certainly right up there amongst it.
Now, it's a good thing for De La Hoya he prepared for a vintage Whitaker. Because this is not the same Pernell Whitaker we saw in the ring against Diabolis Hurtado. De La Hoya, you might be able to see the blood now coming out of the nostril. Look at Whitaker. Whitaker getting ready for De La Hoya to throw the straight right. There's the end of the round. And De La Hoya.
There's some showmanship in the ring, Rich.
There's gamesmanship to be sure. The quietest round of the fight, but a little left hand by De La Hoya, and Whitaker laughs it off.
De La Hoya smiling right back at him, Rich.
De La Hoya landing, then spinning Whitaker around.
And landing a good body shot in that exchange too, Rich.
De La Hoya goes down. Is it a knockdown?
Oh, it's a knockdown.
It is a knockdown. They are counting it off. There was a punch and De La Hoya went down to one knee, and that could be very big in the scoring.
It was an uppercut, Rich. It caught him, and it buckled his legs.
That could be very huge. Another left hook, and that's a big shot for Whitaker. And De La Hoya has had an extremely sluggish round here in the 9th. And De La Hoya,
he looks fatigued.
He looks befuddled right now. He is not getting to Whitaker. Now he chases him across the ring, but Whitaker avoided all those punches. Now Whitaker again scrapes De La Hoya with his glove. Big round for Whitaker. De La Hoya leaped up in the air, but believe me, he lost that round. De La Hoya not getting off. Good right hand by De La Hoya, top of the head of Whitaker. He ducked just low enough to make it a less effective punch. Whitaker chases after De La Hoya. Whitaker getting away from those shots. Now De La Hoya tries to put it on him. The power. The bell brings the 10th round to an end. Good left cross by Whitaker. And now Whitaker bangs to the body of De La Hoya. Oh, look at that shoulder work by Oscar. He was jumping up and down with his shoulder. Whitaker was expecting Mills Lane to warn De La Hoya, and it didn't happen. That one left uppercut earlier in the fight might have been the closest thing to it. Whitaker winding up and throwing the left hand. De La Hoya throwing in combinations as the two mix it up.
Whitaker punching and holding.
Half minute to go in the 11th round. De La Hoya flurrying late again, trying to steal the round on the judges' cards. 1 round to go.
Whitaker has been everything he said he would be for this fight, Rich. Very well conditioned. His legs are back.
And good jabbing work there by Whitaker. He turned De La Hoya around. Crowd is roaring, but De La Hoya really not landing with those punches. That last one to the body landed, but Whitaker making him miss. Final seconds of the fight.
Whitaker clowning some more.
Crowd in a panic. There's the end of the fight. The guys look as though they enjoy it. They go and congratulate each other.
I think so. There's De La Hoya's dad, Joel De La Hoya Sr.
For the winner by unanimous decision and new welterweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Whitaker is actually laughing at the decision, but I'm sure he's crying a little inside.
He's got to be, Rich. He's got to be heartbroken. No matter what his face shows, on the inside you know